Aloha, and welcome to today's MINDGASM. As you can see over my shoulder, it's getting to be sunset, even though it's a cloudy day, though, today. So anyways, folks, just wanted to say, life is such a beautiful ride, if you choose it to be. You know, it's really interesting because I chose a long time ago to choose the word challenge versus problem. I don't like to have problems in my life because technically problems are things that you just can't figure out. Where challenges, you work through them. And you know, any situation that does happen that seems challenging, or what a lot of you would call a problem, are really just situations that you don't understand. Or they're situations that don't align with your vibration, especially if you're in the vibration looking for joy. So instead of being upset with challenges and being upset with confrontation, embrace each one as a new game, a game of learning and understanding. And, you know, when the people come to you with these challenges, just remember this also, that you have no clue where they just came from. You have no idea where their vibration is, and in no way can you assume or take responsibility for that vibration. We are not the keepers of anyone. We are only the keepers of ourselves. We're only responsible for our joy. No one else's. I know that sounds selfish in a way, but how can you be responsible for someone else's joy when you have no idea what their thoughts really are? And how can anyone else be responsible for your joy when they have no clue what your thoughts are? So in all reality, this is not being selfish. It's being honest with yourself. The other thing is, when you realize that you can't allow outside circumstances to influence you, you also can't let that bother you later. For example, say you don't want to go to a family affair because, the energy maybe isn't right and you're just not into it. Well, then don't feel guilty about it later. That's part that you're still in the guilt game, and you're still, you should have just went to the dang party. I mean, honestly. So, when you feel something, when you take responsibility for your actions, don't feel that you have to explain that to anyone. You are the only one you're responsible to. The only one that you have to be in alignment with. Okay, so this is the Mango Man closing out for the night. Refreshing ourselves and saying, what is our course? Our course is the road to joy. And why joy? Because whenever we look for joy, whenever we manifest joy, it raises our vibrations. And remember what happens? Then as we raise our vibrations, the vibrations we attract are higher. The higher attraction of vibrations we have, the more amazing things come into our life that maybe you only dreamed of before. But now that you're starting to believe, now that you're starting to feel it, now that you're realizing your thoughts count, your feelings count. I mean, it doesn't really matter how anyone else's feel, because we can't be responsible for how they feel. I mean, once we learn that lesson, once we learn that we're not responsible for anyone else's feelings except our own, you're going to feel so much better. Okay, everyone. This is the Mango Man saying I love you very much. You have a super great rest of the week. It is hump day, so go get out there humping. But don't hump thinking that action is the key. I'm really learning that action is not the key as much as how you vibrate. Vibrating is the key. When you vibrate a higher vibration, things are just going to happen. Okay, with that note, again, love you. Biggest hugs. See you tomorrow if we're all blessed with that gift. Peace.